German here in Tulsa, and he goes to Germany all the time, and he sent me this information because he knew about, you know, your...
Well, let me mention the reason Silent Night was so important to me. Okay. My dad would sing it in German to us. And so every Christmas when Chick and I were small, why, we could hardly wait for Dad to sing Silent Night in German. So to this day, it gets to me.
Yeah. Okay, so here's it'll take me a little while to read through this, so y'all can just sit back and relax. Okay, the history. The carol was first performed in the, and I can't pronounce this, Nicola Kirsch Church of St. Nicholas in Obendorf, Austria, on December 24th of 1818. Moore had composed the words much earlier in 1816, but on Christmas Eve brought them to Gruber and asked him to compose a melody and a guitar accompaniment for the church service. In his written account regarding the composition of the carol, Gruber gives no mention of the specific inspiration for creating the song. According to the song's history provided by Austria's Silent Night Society, which I was amazed to hear there's a society, one supposition is that the church organ was no longer working, so that Moore and Gruber therefore created a song for accompaniment by guitar. Silent Night historian Renat Ebling-Winkler says that the first mention of a broken organ was in a book published in the U.S. in 1909. Some historians believe that Moore simply wanted a new Christmas carol that he could play on his guitar. The Silent Night Society says that there are many romantic stories and legends that add their own anecdotal details to the known facts. And then there's a picture of the museum here, and it says that the Nicola Kirsch, or Kirche, was demolished in the early 1900s due to flood damage and due to the fact that the town center was moved up the river to a safer location, with a new church being built there close to the new bridge. A tiny chapel, it's called the Silent Night Memorial Chapel, was built in the place of the demolished church, and a nearby house was converted into a museum, attracting tourists from all over the world, not only but primarily in December. The original manuscript has been lost. However, a manuscript was discovered in 1995 in Moore's handwriting and dated by researchers to about 1820. It shows that Moore wrote the words in 1860 when he was assigned to a pilgrim church in Austria, and shows that the music was composed by Gruber in 1818. This is the earliest manuscript that exists and the only one in Moore's handwriting. Gruber's composition was influenced by the musical tradition of his rural domicile. The melody of Silent Night bears resemblance to aspects of Austrian folk music and yodeling. Another popular story claims that the carol, once performed, was promptly forgotten until an orphan repairman found the manuscript in 1825 and revived it. However, Gruber published various arrangements of it throughout his lifetime, and we now have the Moore arrangement, which was about 1820, that is kept at the Carolino Augustine Museum in Salzburg. It is believed that the carol has been translated into over 300 languages and dialects around the world, and it is one of the most popular carols of all time. It is sometimes sung without musical accompaniment, as today. Although written by Catholics, it is given special significance in Lutheranism. The song was sung simultaneously in English and German by troops during the Christmas truce of 1914, as it was one of the few carols that soldiers on both sides of the front line knew. The event is depicted in the 1997 Garth Brooks song, Bellewood. So that's it. Now, so now we have a little carol.
Nope.
Nope? Oh. All right. Now, if you could pass those out, please. We just pass them around. Okay. Oh, I need one. Sorry. Okay, Mom. So this first verse is for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schlaft einsam ward, nur das traute hochheilige Pfarr. Heute Nacht in Lagerkitten Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer room.
So that's for you.
Oh, we love you. That was great.
We have two more verses. Sing along.
It wasn't exactly like you heard.
It wasn't like Granddaddy sing along. Okay, so we have two more verses. You can sing it in German, which we have written here, and we have it in English. So whichever.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, wer Herr's Kunde macht, durch der Engel Halleluja. Tag des Abendländern und Nacht. Christ der Ritter ist da. Christ der Ritter ist da. Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, Gottes Sohn, oh, wie Nacht, blieb aus deinem göttlichen Bund. Da schlaf der rettende Stund. Christ in deiner Geburt, Christ in deiner Geburt.
How neat.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
I didn't know you were going to do this, or I wouldn't have added it.
Well, that made it better.
It's a perfect segue.
That's right. So now, would you like to say our prayer, the German prayer that you were talking about the other night?
Oh, now I'm shook. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think I can.
Okay. Okay, well, hold on.
Let me hold your hand, Chris. Wake up. Hold your hand. And first I'll tell you what it means. It means I am little, my heart is big, but no one can live in it but Jesus alone. Ich bin klein, mein Herz ist rein, so niemand drin wohnen, of Jesus allein. Amen.
Amen.
You didn't know I knew it.